So investing in real estate is not going to get any easier. In fact, I think over the next handful of years, it's actually going to be harder. I also think we probably missed some of the best times to invest in real estate that we're probably going to see in our lifetime. I was actually having a conversation with a business partner and a mentor of mine who's, probably worth about 50 plus million. And he told me, Chris, I don't think we're ever in our lifetime going to see such an appreciation in price rise and rent increase and just, within that 15-year window to make that much money. I tend to agree with him. So I've been investing in real estate 7 years ago. I'll be coming on a decade very soon. And in this video, I just want to talk about some of the challenges I see and give a couple of things that I personally am going to be doing in trying to learn. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I talk about and share and document my journey investing in real estate. So I've been doing content for a long time. If you go back and scroll up my videos, you'll see. And so what I'm doing now, and I hope you like it, is what I'm trying to do is one time a week, I want to have a candid conversation, you and me, right? Where we're talking about things, we're talking about, investing in real estate and giving you some updates on things that I'm working on. I hope you comment below and tell me what you're working on and some things that you got going on. And also, once a week, what I'm doing too is I'm doing something that's more scripted, that has more animations, more polish, more fingernail polish, and way more overproduced. And speaking of fingernail polish, I feel like every time I do these videos, being candid, right, these candid conversations, my fiance always has like a dress. It's always laundry day the day before. I don't know, maybe it's a timing thing, but we're gonna keep that in here for now. So it's my office, and it's a washroom, a dryer rack now. Shout out to my fiance if she's ever watching this. But investing in real estate, what happened? Why is it gonna be hard? Why did we miss these golden times? Since 2008, the big crash. And if you're younger than me, I'm 35 years old. If you're younger than me, you're a baby. You probably don't even know what happened, right? Like it didn't even impact you. For me, that big recession crash didn't impact me too much either. Why? I was in college, right? I felt like I was in a bubble. I didn't feel a massive economic downfall impact because I didn't own any assets. I was broke. I was a college kid. So if you're younger than me, you little spring chicken, you know nothing. All the older people are like, that time sucked. Probably did. But since then, we've seen asset prices rise and rise and rise and rise. We've also seen recently, since the world shutdown, the big pandemic, we've seen a drop in interest rates and then a sharp rise. We've also seen inflation. We've seen prices rising rapidly. We've seen rents increasing rapidly over the past 4 years. That's something that no one could predict. But are the times going to keep getting better and better and better? Are we going to keep seeing this appreciation? I don't think so. But that shouldn't deter you. You shouldn't say, I'm going to throw in the white towel and no more investing in real estate. I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep pushing forward. But what I will say, it's challenging. It's harder. It's not easy as it was 5 years ago, because 5 to 10 years ago, you could buy anything, and make money off it. Because the appreciation of prices, rents were getting higher. That's across the United States. If you're in the US watching this, that's where I'm at. You could buy anything and it would make money. But now what we're finding is that's not the case, because rates are higher, interest rates. So your cost to own this piece of real estate is higher. Also, asset prices, they got higher. What does that mean? That means there's less margin for you to make money. Now, we talked about rents increased. Okay, fine. But there comes a time where that gap is going to be closed. Rents can't keep going up forever. Prices aren't going to keep going up forever, but you have to have that nice balance, right? Eventually, rents are just going to cap out. Prices could go a little higher. That's going to shorten the gap for profit. No one knows what's going to happen in the future. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. But what I will say, with all these things that are happening, it's harder and harder and harder to find a deal, to make money. You have to work harder to make money investing in real estate. It's not like it was, as I mentioned, 5 to 10 years ago. You buy almost anything and do really well with it. Now, where's the opportunity? Now, how do you make money? See this little dollar bill right here? How do you make this? Investing in real estate. Well, I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking at and what I'm going to try to do. So, couple things that I've noticed. It seems like commercial, there's going to be a massive opportunity. And again, no one knows this for certain, but we do know that office is going down, right? Because work from home, there's not massive offices. So there's going to probably be some kind of opportunities to convert those, but you got to get them at a good price. A lot of people are saying, hey, these notes are coming up soon. The payments are going to become due. The bank's going to be knocking on the door saying, hey, owner, you got to pay this off. And they might not have the money, and they might default, right? So there might be some good deals out there that you could find in commercial. Commercial might be a very, very, very good play. Now, another thing I want to talk about is we've also seen an increase in competition because the accessibility of knowledge. I'm sharing a video with you right now, 7 years of me investing in real estate. Somebody can watch this video and go, whoa, I just learned about 7 years after watching, say, 5 or 10 of my videos. And then they go watch somebody else who's more experienced. In 2 hours, you can gain years of wisdom, right? So that increases the competition and people buying these deals up, right? So again, that's just another reason I think, minus the inflation and prices rising, interest rates, that's another reason why I think it's kind of harder now. There's more competition, right? Pushing the prices up as well. But again, opportunities. Commercial might be some good opportunities, right? Another thing that I'll say too is, at least in my city, there's a massive, massive demand for housing, right? For residential. We're actually below. There's like a benchmark, I think around like 11,000 units needed. We're under that. So the city and the state are trying to give money to developers, right? Actual state, city tax money, they're giving you incentives to build. Now, there's a high barrier of entry for this. You need to have knowledge. I feel like Ty Lopez here, knowledge, right? It's true though, knowledge. You need to have knowledge, right? How to do these things. You need to have more money. You need to usually have property, some kind of land, right? So that is a deterrent. So there's a lot of higher barriers of entry, but that, again, I'm just giving you what I'm seeing and things that I'm looking at. I know people doing these things and I'm trying to learn those myself. Like, how can I do a development, get tax incentive money, right, to make it a win-win, get the housing units for people, right, make it affordable as like a developer, as an investor, so we could make some money off it, right? Because if everybody can make some money and make it a win-win, those are usually the best deals. So again, we've seen a shift, right? Back then, you can just kind of buy anything and price go up, rents go up, we're all making money. We've seen a lot of people flipping, rehabbing, right? There's only enough of those deals to go around. So, there's a massive increase of competition. There's people coming online, they're learning about this, they're buying stuff. So deals are going like that on the market. So you got to get creative. You have to get creative and you got to put in work to actually make it work in the next 5 to 10 years. It's not going to get any easier. It's only going to get harder. So I'll end on this. Something creative that we're doing is we just bought a 50,000 square foot property, 3 different buildings. I've been sharing updates and progress with everybody on that. And what we decided to do, instead of waiting for tenants to come and post it on the market, and we're actually developing our own concepts. So we're investing the capital, we're gonna hire teams, we're gonna put in the right concepts that we own in order to get the rent and maybe a little bit of profit from the businesses as well. And we have to do it, there's no other option, because if we sit around and wait, we're gonna bleed through money, it's not gonna be a good deal, right? And we can't have that happen. So we have to get creative, we gotta invest some money, we gotta start some concepts. Sometimes you just have to do that. So I hope this helps. Don't be scared. You just gotta work a little harder. You gotta use your brain, you gotta use this matter up here and think through some things and figure out how to get more creative. Find the right deals. There's always a deal out there. Somewhere, some owner will sell at a discounted rate and make a win-win, and you could still make money. But it is challenging. You can't just go pop on the MLS and look around, because you're probably not going to find that good of deals. Well, I hope this helps. I do enjoy these conversations. I'm going to keep more of these going. I hope you watch them. I hope you like the video. I hope you subscribe. And I'm hoping you're kind of liking these formats, because I enjoy having these conversations, just getting real, talking about current situations and updates. So I guess we'll see. Go ahead and like it. Maybe subscribe. See you in the next one. Probably without the dress. Or I might be wearing it. We'll see.